Hello there, I'm Artistic Gamer 7, and I am here with The Sims 4, and this is obviously a sim that you don't know. So, I do already have quite a few Sims 4 series on my channel, but at the same time, I know several, Let's Players and stuff like that who play Sims 4 who have multiple series on their channel, and I am adding yet a new one, but one of my series is probably going to be ending soon anyway. I've basically sort of given hints about it and stuff like that, and basically neglecting it to a point where it's probably not going to be a thing anymore. But this series I mentioned in the last episode that I recorded on the Eevee family series, which should have showed up before this one, I'm not entirely sure. But I did do a create a sim on these 5 individuals who are here. If you haven't realized by now, I'm a big Eevee fan and such like that, and I'm not like great and amazing. I don't think I'm horrible either, but I'm really into arts and things like that, and I ended up creating what I thought what Eevee would look like if she evolved into the other, um, like, oh, why is it escaping me right now? Type types of Pokemon that, because since she has quite a few evolutions, it's easy to say that maybe in the future, maybe um, they will make some like actual ones. With the I made some fan made versions of what I personally feel like they could possibly look like, or how I would like to see them, or something. And I actually ended up making Sims based off of my creation. So like this series is a lot of fan made and my interpretation and stuff like that. More so than some of the others when it comes to like the EVs even. But there were 9 of them altogether. I made a create a sim on the first 5, and this is the household. I will probably do another create a sim on the last 4, and that 4 will be a part of the series. I haven't fully thought of an official name of the series. By the time I upload this video, will have. I'm gonna bounce a few ideas off of some of my friends and stuff like that and see which one they like better. So I don't know the name of the series as I'm recording this, but once I upload it and actually publish it for your viewing, you will see it. And so, I also know, before like I go into detail on some of the people, I think I mentioned it in the Create a Sim, but I know a lot of like people have fan made a lot of the types and stuff like that. I have actually personally never looked into some of the other fan made types until recently, after I'd already drawn them. One, I already knew that I wanted to draw some of my own, and I drew them a long time ago, and I actually have been making little clay figures of them. By the time that this is posted, my clay figures should be painted and finished, and I actually use them as sort of a little thing maybe in the video, if I can get the images to work right. Last time I tried to do it for a Create a Sim video, the editing software that I tried to add in the pictures over top of the video did something really weird, and it sort of made my music go away all at the same time, and my voiceover, and it was strange. So we're gonna I'll try it again this time around, so that you'll know what my actual little Eevee versions look like, and then compare them to the Sims that I created. Also, when it comes to the names, I just picked what I thought fit the best. I know there's probably some of these names because they're like pretty obvious, like easy, obvious names to pick for the certain types that people may have also named their fan made versions of it that as well. But again, I did not look before. I did not look for names before or anything like that. I just came up with stuff on my own. So anyway, this is the family, and one thing I'm going to try to do, not only is this going to be try to be like a story based game and progression, I'm going to try to focus ooh on their little aspirations more than I usually do in any of the other series. It's sort of a challenge I've tried to make for the series, is to try to get as many of them as far, like, get them done with their aspirations as fast as possible, their current ones. But anyway, it is, if you haven't seen my Create a Sim video, this is I'm now going to be introducing them to it. If you have seen it, you sort of already know them already, to a certain extent. But anyway, this is, I should start with the first one first. This one over here is Mechion, which is going to be the Steel type. And I'm going to have to get really used to these names since they're not official ones and I've sort of made them up and stuff like that. I'm not going to be as used to them. But, so, that's going to be fun. This is Drayon. I didn't fully try to go Dragon when I made his name, so I made it Drayon. Just to try to sound somewhat different. Then we have Fanteon up here painting away. We have Arachneon, which is sort of really strange to say. And I started to make her, like, Spideon, because she's modeled after a spider. But then I thought that just sounded weird, and then I started getting, like, images of, like, certain spider characters, like Spider-Man and stuff like that, mixed with Eevee, and I was like, no, I'm gonna go with a different route with the name, so that is her name. And the spider I mainly modeled her after is the Black Widow. So that may be a theme for her little story progression as well. And then there is Vinion, which is the poison type. Oh, I didn't say, she was the bug type. And the ghost type, obviously. But, so this is their lovely flames. I actually just set them all to go try to find jobs. So his is probably going to pop up first. Because they are going to need jobs. Because right now I do like I always do. I always give them quite a bit of funds just to start off with and to make their house or design their house or whatever. I did get this house out of the gallery and then I went and changed a lot of things about it. But I like to start them off that way, but then after that I don't use any cheats that requires, like, money cheats. So they're gonna need jobs, because eventually that money's gonna go down. So this is Drayon's job, which I'm trying to remember. I'm not on his right now. I can't remember what he is. I hate when this happens and I'm not prepared for who they are and I can't remember what aspiration and stuff. Oh, no. I went to pause the game. What is his aspiration? Oh yeah, fabulously wealthy. And the genius, ambitious, active. So would he be in the active career? Oh, he's business savvy too. He might be in the business career, so I'm gonna make him do that again. I don't know. He's nowhere near. One of these two she's gonna get it first. She's going to go to it first. As you can tell if you haven't watched the Creator Sim, her and Vinion is both vampires. I figured since they are like the bug, poison type, and also sort of the idea I went for when I was making the little figures, like the little Eevees, that the creatures that I modeled them after both have, like, fangs, so I felt it fitting that they were vampires. She is serial romantic, alluring, jealous, outgoing. Okay. Why did we just get $4? Oh, I think I have the penny pixies or something in their place. Oh, he went first again. I think I want to have him go for business or for where is it? A politician. But I feel like I want him to go for business. I have some of these modded careers in here. I do have Glaceon in the fashion career, but I've never given anyone the military before, or the education. I don't know if I've given anyone that, but I don't think he would be in that group anyway. I think I'm gonna put him in the business. The vibe I get from these 5 is sort of, they're almost like the dark side of the Eevee family, other than Umbreon. Umbreon would fit in that category as well, but just because they're types and the way they ended up turning out and looking. The other 4 that I have created based off the other types probably won't end up looking like this. They'll probably be more like almost the rest of the Eevees. More, I don't necessarily want to say normal, but anyway, let's get to her career. I honestly don't know what career she would do, to be really honest with you. I honestly don't picture her in a career so much. compared to some of the others. Just because the way she is, I feel like maybe she would try to be in a career to begin with, just to help out in the family, and once they get to a stable place, I can see her being the first one to quit her career, or either trying to set up to where she can, like, either write or paint, or one of the things that you can do from home. I feel like that's how she would be. But I think I want to either give her... I think I'm going to make her a secret agent. I know that ends up meaning she's going to go down sort of the same path that Umbreon is going on, but I feel like out of all of them, that fits her the best. Oh, I wasn't prepared for you! Vinion is... I don't know. I'm going to have to pause the game and get back to his... I like to try to base it off of their personalities and... Wait. You didn't even start a job, so how can you quit a job? Did I accidentally... Oh! I accepted instead of... Okay. So... I did switch his aspiration after I created him, so when you see me create him, I gave him a different one. But then I realized that this one was so much more fitting. So... I don't know. It still got him... It gives him the collector thing, though, because that's... goes with the aspiration I first gave him, but that's fine. Whatever. It's cool! But... I don't know. I can partially see him actually being a detective. The only problem with that is I would have to follow him to work, and he is a vampire. So I'd be a little bit worried about that. She's still not gonna be going. And he's still not there, so Vinion's gonna be next. But we're gonna go ahead and stick with Mechion because he'll be close. Oh, unless he's got to quit his career first. Okay, well, okay, there it goes. I was like, it's not popping up. What would he be in? So... he likes the outdoors. I'm still on him, so... hot-headed, kleptomaniac, collector. Collector and kleptomaniac fit pretty well together, to be fully honest with you. Yeah, I think I want to make him a critic for now. I don't really think he would be more of an art critic than anything. But I think it would be interesting to have a critic, like, who's hot-headed. So I think that's what... yes. Yeah. I didn't mean to give him the detective career in the first place. So I already am pretty sure what I'm gonna give him. Just based off of the fact that he's the steel type, so he would be more around metals and electronics and all that stuff. Not necessarily electronics, because metal conducts electricity, but... don't know if that's gonna be totally a good thing. But, yeah. Just his whole entire personality screams one particular job. And hers, I have down to 2 of them. Obviously, painter would be... okay. Alright, that's cool. I'm going to give him the tech guru, because it makes the most sense. And her, I either want to give her painter or criminal, because she is mischievous. And she likes to walk around like that. Where are you going? Why are you doing? Where are you going? Pantheon! What are you doing? I have no idea where she's going. Because I told her to use the computer that's in her room. So I'm quite confused as to what she's doing. Okay, well, I'm just gonna let her go do her thing, whatever she's doing. Okay. That's cool. The only thing about her walking like this, and I might end up getting so annoyed with it, and changing it just because she takes forever to get places when she's in her fine moods and she's not in one of the moods that makes you walk differently. I might end up changing her because it's going to annoy me so much. But we'll just have to see where that goes. But I figured since she's supposed to be the ghost type, it's sort of fit for her. But anyway, I also could see her as a scientist, but I have so many people as in the scientist career, it's not even funny. So she could be in criminal, or she could be a painter. But I feel like I'm gonna put her in the criminal career. I don't have many people in the criminal career, on top of the fact that also, like, she can still paint and she can still make money off of paintings. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh. Zelda collector. It's floating in the middle of the area. Okay. That was a little weird. I'll just have her do that again. Oh, here comes her sister. I don't know where her sister's going. She's going in there. But anyway, like I said, I am going to try to get their aspirations. So, quickly, just to check off what their aspirations are. His is computer whiz. He has to practice programming for 5 total hours and play video games for 5 total hours. He just pulled that yogurt out of nowhere. Okay. Drayon wants to be fabulously wealthy. He have more than 10,000 in reserves, which they currently do, and he wants to earn $5,000. He has earned 9, or they, as I don't know if it's the whole household. I think it's the whole household, which with 5 Sims in the household, I don't think it's gonna take that long. And considering some of them are probably gonna do things like painting and stuff like that on the side, really not too bad. She wants to be. She has the chief of mischief. Perform 10 mean or mischievous interactions, be disliked by 2 Sims. Hers is serial romantic, have a boyfriend or girlfriend, and go on 2 dates. And then his is vampire family. Purchase the vampire creation power and become a minor vampire. So, that is where they are at. So for one of his things is to become a minor vampire. So, let's start working on his whole vampire thing. I do actually want to get one particular thing on her as well. Because there's a particular plan I have in mind. And I need her to actually also go study while she's doing it. But she could probably start working on her mischievous things very soon. And I can't really do much with his right now. I can, however, work on his. I want to see. He's got to play video games. So let's start with the video games for 5 hours. Play Blick Block. So he is now. Shouldn't take him too long to get to a minor vampire. I'm going to let him. Since they can't go outside, there's not too much. What? Why is my game not clicking on anything? What? Oh, there it goes. Why is it doing that? I updated my game this morning. And it's sort of been acting weird since I updated it. I don't know. I know they included like a few random free things that were like in build mode and create a sim and stuff like that. And I'm not really. What did I make him do? I made him play Blickbot. I was thinking of Nekion while trying to go to this. It is really hot in my room as well, and I know the lighting in my webcam's probably a little bit strange. Where I have the new setup and stuff like that, and now I have 2 computers, which is actually sort of becoming sort of useful, because I can have one of them, like, uploading or doing something, while the other one, I can be on it recording, so that's sort of nice. I do plan on trying to upload from this one as well, whenever I'm not recording and stuff like that. But, it's it's already starting to be really nice that I have the 2 computers, because I still have, though this one is sort of slowing down and getting old, it's still working, and I noticed it's gotten a little bit faster since I've removed a lot of the stuff on it, because it didn't have nearly as much memory as my new one does. So I have noticed its speeds have started to increase a little bit since then, but yeah, my light is set up in a really awkward position right now, so my webcam, and it's nighttime, and my light on my ceiling also just went out, like, 30 minutes before I started recording, and I don't have an extra light bulb for it in the house right now. I went everywhere trying to look for one. My light is, like, really weird. Like, it's not like most of the other lights. So I have to have a special light bulb for it, and we ran out. Like, and I didn't realize it. So that is sort of my lighting situation. Hopefully, like, I won't have too many recordings like this. I'm probably going to try to do one more recording after this one. So there may be 1 or 2 more like this, but we'll just see. It sort of makes me laugh at the same time. What is she doing? Why is she going to go eat peas? Out of all things, you're going to go eat peas. But anyway, she needs to perform 10 mean or mischievous interactions, but it's late at night, so I don't think we're gonna see any more Sims walking by, because this is about the time that Sims stop walking around. So that's nice. Not really. Of course, she down here is feeling flirty all by herself. And why are you standing and reading that when you have a chair right beside you and a bed right there? Sit down. Mignon read that the talented vampires can turn other Sims into vampires. A mortal Sim can even ask a vampire to turn them, provided they know the vampire well enough. Arachneon read that the low-level vampires can be trained by higher-level ones. Yes, they can. And Drayan has a skill in charisma, because he's talking to his sister. I think she turned out so pretty. Like, she's sort of creepy, but she's pretty at the same time. Alright, I think... Oh wait, I could be doing stuff for... Well, she needs mischievous interactions. He needs to fill out reports. I can have them work on stuff for work. So, where did I go to... Right here, right? Yes! And he is completed with his, but he's still playing Blookbach, which helps him with his aspiration. He's already been playing for 2 hours. And what is her job again? What did I make her be for now? Oh yeah. Browse intelligence. Hugs! So, let's see. Or web. Browse intelligence. Put that in your inventory when you get done with that. They're both reading. One has the other's book in front of... We just put that in her inventory. Because she just laid it on her brother's floor. I think her room is pretty, but also creepy at the same time. I mean, one, she's got, like, you know, a spider decoration. Then actual spiders. Because, you know, it's Arachneon. Why wouldn't she have actual spiders in her room? I hate spiders, to be honest with you. The fact that I decided to model one of the Eevees after Spider, I don't know what possessed me to do that. But, you know, when I was making them and I got to making the one that was the bug type, I was like, oh, spider! That sounds like a great one. But I hate spiders. The little tiny ones and stuff like that, I could deal with. It's when they start having either really long legs, or they start getting really big, or they're fuzzy. That's when I start not liking them. Why are... Oh, because you're hot-headed. It's like... Can you just put that in your inventory, please? Don't put it in the ground. Don't put it on the floor. Don't. Now he's gonna go kick a trash can. Because something... Oh, hi, train! Something about kicking a trash can seems like a great idea right now. I like the outside of the house, though. This is probably one of the parts that I, like, physically wise, I did the least to, like, changing it. Like, I did, like, I mean, like, I got rid of objects and things like that and put in new objects. But the physical build of it, I didn't change too much from the one that I got off the gallery. Oh, I bet you couldn't kick that trash can over because of the way it is. But I like how it's set up. But there's a lot of stuff on the inside that I did change from the original. Because at one there was pillars going around here, and a wall. He's angry. Right here, I think. And there's pillars here. This was a bathroom originally, and this was a study. And I made this room just a little bit bigger, but I made it look like it's a pantry type thing. And I added the basement because I thought it was fitting for the vampires to live in the basement. Oh, I didn't fix this. We'll ignore that for now. I don't think I edited anything in here other than that I took the doorway out of this and just made this a closet like this. It was like a little walk-in thing. But... And then upstairs, I did change around quite a bit. These rooms were a lot smaller. This was like... It was like 2 bathrooms, like, divided in 2 for a toilet on this side and toilet on that side. And then there was a 3rd room in the middle that it was connected to that had a bathroom. Like a bathtub in it. So it was like 2 separate toilets but a shared bathtub to these rooms. And they were a lot smaller. And then this was like the roof like cut in half of this part. So it was like an awkwardly shaped bathroom and then 2 small bedrooms. But right now they're empty, but they're for just in case like someone moves in or something happens in the future. But it's just basically extra spare rooms at this point. But yeah, so. And I changed the color a lot in the fence. So. But it is a nice house. If you ever see a house that you like, I can tell, like, if it's one that I built, I can put it up on the gallery, and if it's not one that I can build, I can just ask me in the comments below, and I will let you know the name of it. I don't think I would upload the one if I've edited, just because I didn't, like, fully build it unless I asked maybe the person that created the original if it was okay if I did that. But otherwise, I wouldn't upload one that I've changed. Oh, yeah, this was also not there. I added this little middle wall here. But yeah, if I asked them and they said it was okay for me to upload, like, the updated version, or the changed version that I did, then I would do that. But otherwise, I would feel bad because I didn't create most of it, or create all of it, or whatever. But anyway, why is my shoulder itching? It's so hot in my room right now. But I can't turn on my air conditioner because it's too loud, and it also doesn't help it because it's right there. But why is she embarrassed? Red security secret. Oh. Okay. The 2, Mekion and Drayon, have went to bed. So I'm wondering, does she need to go to bed? Not really, but it's getting pretty close. I'm just gonna let her... I meant to put... Go ahead and go to sleep. I think it's my hair is itching me. And so, is there a bird or a bat that keeps flying through the house? Like, what is going on? Why do I keep seeing something? I'm just gonna stay here till I see whatever it is. I know my 2 vampires don't have bat powers, so they can't fly as bats, so I shouldn't be seeing any bats for that reason. And now that I say that, nothing happens. It did keep happening there for a bit, but anyway. And their vampire's pretty high. Like, their vampire energy is pretty high, so they don't really need to go to bed. But her social is going down, so I'm gonna go let her talk to her brother. Hello, brother. Friendly. Ask about day. Well, he's one too, so I don't know why that really oh. That's not what I meant to do. More choices. Gossip about ancient vampires. And I want to do a vampiric spar. I want to see who would win. Who would win? Usually it's towards the end, I think. Yes. As long as they hurry up and do this vampiric spar, they should be fine, because I don't... Oh, it's starting to get sort of light outside. They need to hurry and do this, like, real quickly. Okay, they're not doing it. However, they do need to drink. Compel for a small drink, because you don't need, like, a whole lot. And they need to do this quick. Real quick. What is this here? Oh, you're going to work! Okay, I'll let you go to work. You're gonna be real thirsty after you get back. Did the thing pop up and I just not pay attention to it? I guess so. Actually, no, it did not pop up. The thing saying he had to go to work. Hers pops up, saying she had to go in an hour, but I don't see his at all. Like, at all. Okay, she's burning, so she's got to do this quick. Oh, she's not gonna be able to do it because... Yep, run back inside. Run back inside. Just run back inside. That's great. I really need their... She's like, well, dang it. That did work. I forget that usually once it turns daylight, their powers don't work as well. Especially if they don't have, like, the sun resistance or they're not very strong vampires. So, you're gonna have to go to work soon, so I don't know why you're doing. Because you might as well just stay up here. Because you're literally about to leave. Yep, just please don't burn. Don't burn. Okay, she's no longer burning. That is good. The fact that both of my vampires are the ones that already have had to go to work. She's asleep still. He goes to work soon. I don't know where he's going. What is he doing? Serve grilled cheese! So... he completed out his stuff for... seriously, like my hair or something needs brushed in the back of my head or something. Because it keeps feeling like a little tickle, 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 tickle. Normally it doesn't do that. Where are you going? Dream big? He's going to the basketball hoop, but he's gonna have to go to work in like 15 minutes. Is that Forrest? There's Forrest. Hi, Forrest. Oh, hi, Mew! Hi! I love when I see my Sims walk by. Why is there like teenagers galore? Because there's Spencer. Forrest and Mew are also teenagers. So what the heck? Oh, he's going to work. You look funny in that outfit. Hi, Spencer. Bye, Spencer. There's a dinosaur. Machion is now up. He doesn't go to work today, though. Must be nice. I work almost every single Monday. The job I have is retail, so, like, for the most part, I almost never know when I'm working, but Monday is one of the days I'm almost assured I'm gonna be working. Because I'm one of the mannequin people, and mannequins are always due Tuesday morning, so they have to be dead Monday night. And I'm always having to work. Always. But it's okay. Whatever. You go to work you do go to work today, but you don't go to work till later. Why are you reaching parenting What? Why? Why? What was that? See, I'm seeing things. There's things going through the house. I don't know what they are. See, is that a bird? It shouldn't be a vampire. We don't live in Forgotten Hollow. We live in Oasis Springs, of all places. Like, I actually don't play many Sims families here, either. So this is sort of different. Like, I do have, like, in my Towny Life series where I switch houses and stuff like that, I might occasionally end up here, but I don't end up here as often as my webcam is moving really bad. I need to get used to this new setup. Like, yeah. But I almost never play houses. Like Sims that live here. So, this is a different experience. So, anyway, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and end this first episode here. It was sort of a quick introduction. I guess I could have or should have shown off the house a little bit better. I sort of did. I didn't go through and explain things, but some of the things made it obvious, like, this is her room, this is Mekion's room, so on, so forth. Oh, wait. He's home, and he's burning in the fire. Get your butt in here. Benny, you're burning. Get your butt in here. She's like, something ain't right with you. Your skin is sizzling. Okay, anyway. But yeah, it was sort of... You sort of seen it, because I was sort of showing off, like, the differences I've made compared to the original. But, anyway, what did he make? 105. Did that count towards his... No. So it is only him. Okay. I guess, like, the things like the penny pixies and stuff like that, it sort of goes to all of them, so that would count. But their jobs and things like that don't count for him. So, I never really paid attention to the aspirations that much. I probably should, but I never do. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, this is sort of a quick introduction to them. Like I said, I will have a name for the series eventually, but, well, by the time I put this up, I will. I hope you've enjoyed this, episode. If so, please hit that lovely like button, and if you have things that you want to see the new family do, and things that happen in this new series, let me know in the comments below. I'm sort of looking forward to playing them. I mean, my Eevee family is probably always going to be my favorite family, but I sort of like how they don't look like your typical usual Sims, or sort of like the Eevee family. As you noticed, I did not give them the last name of the Eevee family, because I don't think I'm really going to consider them necessarily related. So, there's that. But, because they're sort of like the, almost like the rejected, the forgotten versions of Eevee. The mysterious, the hidden version, something. I don't know. But, yeah, so I'm making this, like, a whole new family, so they can have relationships with anyone in the Eevee family series, if we want them to. It might be interesting to see them meet. I definitely do want them to try to at least become friends with them. I do want to connect the two series in some sort of way. But, just haven't totally figured out how or why. But, yeah. if you have a favorite sim, I would like to know which one is your favorite so far. I will be doing a creative sim on the other 4 types that are left, which is rock, flying, fighting. Oh, what is the 4th one? Um, um, ground. Ground and rock are similar, and somehow, like, when I'm talking about them, I forget the other sort of. I think I got all the types down. If I actually am forgetting one, mention it in the comments below, but I am pretty sure I got all of them. So, what is that? It's a bird. It is a bird. It is a bird flying through the house. Why are you flying through the house? Why? Why? Anyway, because I personally don't know of any other types that are out there, and I'm pretty sure there was no new types introduced in Sun and Moon, unless I wasn't paying attention. But I'm pretty sure there's not. So, because I played all through Moon, and I have Sun, but I never played through it all. Because, for me, Lunala is my personal favorite out of the 2 legendaries. So, I played Night. Night? Moon! Same thing. Okay, this is a long outro, so I'm gonna end this here. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.